Welcome to E404 Show Not Found. We have an episode for you guys this week.
What's on it?
We got the 30-second headlines, the 5, some other stuff.
Are we going to talk about levels in gaming? I feel like we need to cover some of that.
Yeah, we should probably do that instead of last week's.
Fair enough. We only got to a little bit of it last week, but this week's important events really revolve around super soldiers. How do you feel about super soldiers, both generally and specifically?
Well, generally, they seem kind of dangerous. Specifically, Captain America for the win.
We'll take that. I also am a big fan of Black Cat, and having just rewatched/watched for the first time The Winter Soldier, I'm also feeling pretty good about Captain America.
Wait, you watched it for the first time?
Yeah, it turns out that was like the one from the expanded universe that I just never got around to. I thought I'd seen it, but about halfway through I was like, nope, nothing seems familiar here.
Have you ever felt that any of the Marvel movies are based on your life?
I feel a certain connection with the movie Ant-Man, mostly based on my height and my love of fourmis.
Ah, des fourmis.
Des fourmis, yes. But aside from that, I don't know. I feel a certain amount of empathy or, connection with Tony Stark. I do like my gadgets. He has about the same number of robots in his home as I do, so that's one.
How many robots do you have?
Currently, if I conclude that also of my AeroGrow Ultimate NASA Garden is considered as a robot, 8.
8 robots. That is 8 more robots than I have.
Now, well, Sphero is still stuck under the couch, and BB-8 is not going to be coming out anytime soon either.
What happened to BB-8?
My apartment's on a slant, so he kind of just ends up in the corner a lot. He's figured out that he has to try harder to go upwards, but no, it's a problem.
Did you know that now with the new updates on BB-8, he can watch The Force Awakens with you?
That's super cool. Once again, he'll have to get out from under the couch. I can't figure it out for him. He's got to get his own way out there once he figures out how to charge himself underneath there.
Tough love. Tough love.
We got to do what we got to do. How about you? I hear you've upgraded to a new dumpster.
I have. I've gone to a waste management dumpster versus the old plastic one that I was in. I called it a dumpster, but really it was a trash can.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. Oscaring it is always important.
Exactly. I mean, it's important to renegotiate your funds from tax returns into better places to live.
That's what we're here to do. Educational. Let's go to the 30-second headlines. New images from the Preacher movie have been released.
Valve has started to rent movies on Steam.
This just in, people are raging against the Preacher show.
This just in, people are now okay with the Preacher show.
This just in, weasels have started protesting the Preacher show.
This just in, weasels have taken over the E404 control room.
This just in, the same weasel has successfully shut down the Large Hadron Collider.
This is bad news.
Yeah, for weasels especially. If you're going to be chewing through wires, the Large Hadron Collider is not where you want to start.
I'm just hearing now. It's great news.
Oh, it's great news.
Yeah, the LHC is a very anti-weasel group.
That's believable, I suppose.
Yeah.
I've always been a little bit suspicious of the Large Hadron Collider, basically because if we are going to invent time travel, this is kind of one of those crucial moments where we may have done it already. As far as our own personal use of time travel, that's very limited. But if we start involving the Large Hadron Collider,
like Sheldon, we should make an agreement. If either of us invents time travel, we should go back and fix ourselves to this moment.
I can't believe you broke our deal.
I blame you.
Well, you will have blamed me at some point.
That's right.
Robots. There are lots of them in the world. I've got a lot at my house, but we can always find room for more robots in our lives. I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
I was debating this the other day with the people in the office.
Oh, yeah?
If you had a chance, would you get nanobots injected into you?
I suppose you should be asking, would I get more nanobots?
Valid point. That explains why you never get a cold.
No, certainly not. No. But it does make it a little bit difficult. When I switch from Wi-Fi signal to Wi-Fi signal, sometimes my vision goes off.
I think we should go to the 5.
The 5!